Hello everyone! I'm back and I am a wee bit sick. I just wanted to do like a little get ready with me and a wrap up of my 4 years in the Marine Corps, just so that y'all can get a good idea of how I spent my 4 years. I've been getting a lot of questions about duty stations and stuff. So I've already done my eyebrows. I set my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I used the Becca blurring powder, and this is in the color Golden Hour, and it's a little bit darker. It's not like a white translucent powder. Today I'm going to be using the James Charles palette, and I want to do a look that I literally just watched on YouTube. Carly Bybel inspired. Let me show you. I love Carly Bybel. I've been following her since I was like in high school, which was damn near 5 or 6 years ago. So I think she is an absolute queen. And there's the video. She has like a pop of blue on the bottom waterline. She is such a queen. I love her. She's so gorgeous. One of my favorite beauty gurus. I will say that I like her a lot more than Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill is a queen too, but I definitely love Carly Bybel. So what I'm going to do is my eyes are set and my brows are looking like I'm surprised. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the color Face. I don't know, but I just want to be able to talk as I go. I also got these new brush set from Morphe. Trying to listen. I got this brush set from Morphe, and as well as all these brushes here. So I'm just going to take out the brushes I'm most likely going to use. I've been in the Marine Corps since I went to boot camp in February 2015, and I got to the fleet October 2015. So in February will be my official 4 years in the Marine Corps, and I will say it has been an interesting ride. Now, everybody has different experiences in the Marine Corps, and every duty station is different. So I'm grabbing Face and on my finger and just sticking it on my lid. Everyone has different Marine Corps experiences. So people keep asking me if some things are true, like if everyone like the first enlistment is the worst and stuff. Honestly, it's what you make of it. My boyfriend went to Okinawa, he loved it. I know other people that went to Okinawa who hated it. Also, I'm sick, so bear with me because I'm like wiping my nose in between, which sucks because when you're putting foundation on your nose and you wipe it, that sucks. But this isn't really working for me, so I'm going to grab this tiny little brush. It is a Morphe M213. And packing the shade on my lid. But I was fortunate enough to experience 2 duty stations. My MOS is supply. The first unit I went to was a supply battalion, so everything functions around supply. We supported the entire West Coast with supply, so any units that needed it for training or deployment or anything, they got it from us, and it was super busy, and I liked it a lot. It was super easy work. There is a supply admin side of things, and I'm not really too sure. I know that they're in charge of ordering the stuff, but I don't know too much about supply admin. But my first unit, all of the Marines were super motivated, super fit. This isn't applying the way I want it to apply, so I'm going to spray it with my Mark Badescu facial spray so that the pigment can apply to my eye better. But everyone has a different experience, and I was fortunate enough to have really good leaders. Everyone, you know what, every job you go to, you're always going to have a leader that you hate or that you don't agree with or something. It's going to be anywhere you go, not just the military. So if you're struggling right now in the military or just any job in general, you're going to have that anywhere. I don't think any job is ever going to be perfect, and if you find that perfect job, then good for you. That's awesome. That's fucking great. But I think that you're going to find that work struggle anywhere you go. So don't just blame it on the military. I hate when people do that. I hate when people are like, I hate the military, like it's so much bullshit, blah blah blah. No, it's what you make of it. It's how you treat your peers, how you treat your leaders, how you take care of others, how they take care of you. So it could be one person bringing you a bad experience, but don't discredit the Marine Corps on that one person, you know? But I promise you the 4 years goes by fast. Like, I feel like just yesterday I was a PFC in MCT training. But I'm just packing this on my lid. It's not really getting all the pigment that I want it to get. Okay, pause. I took off my concealer and applied a new coat of concealer and setting powder, and the eyeshadow is not really applying the way I want it to, and I like to use the tape for like the cat eye look.
Finished?
No. Why? I have probably about 15 more minutes.
Okay. No, I was just wondering. I'm gonna take a shower after I put this lotion.
Okay.
Actually, no, because I want to get my haircut.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Code James.
Okay. Oh, you're talking. You're talking to me.
And I'm gonna use my Morphe my Morphe E27.
E-tool.
And I'm just hitting the corners and my crease. So I'm at a friend's house right now, and I come over here quite often because my dog lives here. So I come and stay here, and I basically moved in, but the owners got a new dog, and Bubba is so jealous. Bubba is socially awkward because, I just switched my brushes. I'm using my E22 now. Bubba is so awkward because he is not used to other dogs, so he's scared of him right now, and he's very territorial. But anyways, I'm just going back and forth, and this is honestly rubbing this eyeshadow off, so I'm probably going to use a different eyeshadow. I also got this brush set right here that I'm gonna try to utilize. I'm gonna use this one. There's no number on it or anything, but I'm just gonna use it to try to smudge out my eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Code James. But, so my second unit, I wasn't so crazy about. I'm not gonna say much just because I'm currently still there. Marine Corps is what you make of it. And I personally believe in, if you have a problem with someone, approach them. Don't be immature, because the Marine Corps can be like high school again. My dog is barking. I don't know if you can hear him because he's outside. Don't let the Marine Corps be like high school again. Luckily, I stayed out of rumors and drama and stuff because, one, I got married so young and I got divorced. And my husband didn't really let me hang out with my friends and stuff, so yeah, I just was never involved in that. And even after my separation, I did have friends, but I didn't really get involved in drama or anything.
That is too funny.
I can't believe the way Bubba's being.
Me either.
Fail. So now I'm gonna color. Now I'm gonna grab the color Boutique, and it's like a really pretty matte burgundy-ish, I think. And I'm going to grab that on a Morphe M139 and just put it in my crease very lightly. Just right here. Didn't even really make a difference, to be honest. Now I'm gonna crab. I always mess up when you're in here. And I'm gonna grab No Beans and layer that on my crease with my Morphe M139. So now that I got that in the crease, I'm going to grab my Morphe ME22 and just blend everything out. And I'm actually going to do circle motions. I'm going to grab something a little bit bigger. My Morphe M441, and this is my absolute favorite, and just blend everything out. And this one had glitter on it. The champagne color wasn't really applying the way I wanted it to. I don't know what I want to do. Do you want to come sit next to me and talk about your experience in the Marine Corps?
No.
Please? So I attempted using ring light and I did not like the application yet again, so the girl's going to try something else. I'm going to apply my Sweet Spot Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow by Too Faced, and I love this stuff. It has an applicator. And I'm just going to apply it on my lid. Boot camp has changed a lot since, the way they do it has changed a lot since I've been in. Since I went to boot camp, a lot of things are different now. So, I could give y'all boot camp advice, but I don't know how well it'd do with you because a lot of things have changed, and honestly, the Marine Corps is getting softer. I'm going to tell y'all right now, please don't be crybabies. The Marine Corps does not conform to you. You conform to the Marine Corps, so don't be a softie. Don't think that things should go your way when the Marine Corps has been doing it a completely different way. Don't be the one. And I'm just doing patting motions with this so that it doesn't look sister streaked. I'm just going to grab some 10% off and just blend these together. Just put a little bit on top of the glitter so it doesn't look like a straight cut. Now that the eyes are done, Carly Bybel did a wing, but I am not Carly Bybel, so I cannot fucking finesse that shit. I have primed my face with the Master Prime by L'Oreal, and I don't really know what primer is used for. I just bought this one because it was cheap and I wanted to like get an idea of what primer is, and I don't see any difference with my pores. Hey, be quiet. Come here. Come here. My dog is just being annoying. So I'm going to use a Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo Medium Coverage Foundation. Even though it says medium coverage, it is not medium coverage. It is definitely a full coverage foundation. I like to, this is my second time using this, but I only apply it a little bit at a time because it's so full coverage. So just like to stick a bunch on my face. And this is really thin. This is not a lot. Like, I'm doing super thin layers. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, and this is an Expert face brush. And I'm just dabbing the product into my skin. I think one of the hardest things about being in the Marine Corps for a lot of people, especially if you're family oriented, is being away from your family for so long. I joined the Marine Corps to get away from home, so I didn't have that issue. And you could always take leave and go visit your family. So I didn't really have that issue. But I know a lot of people that do struggle with missing their families and stuff. Not every unit that you go to is going to be deployable, so I know a lot of people are worried about having to deploy when they enlist, but honestly, any fucking Marine can be picked up and sent to fucking deployment. But that's just what comes with the Marine Corps. Like, you have to be ready for it. You can't just be like, oh, I want to join the Marine Corps and never deploy. Like, you have to have some type of mentality where it's like you're going to improvise, adapt, and overcome, because that's like our motto. That's what we believe in. That's what we do. So, if you don't want to deploy, don't join the military. At all. Because any branch, it doesn't matter. It's the Air Force, Army, Navy. Any branch could deploy you. Does it mean you'll absolutely 100% deploy? No. Does going infantry mean you'll deploy? No. None of that means you'll deploy. It all depends on the unit that you're sent to. So this is already pretty full coverage, and I'm going to add a little bit more. If you're not ready for that type of commitment in your life, then don't do it. We need strong, brave, fierce people in the military. But it doesn't mean you're not strong or brave, you're just not ready for something like that. But anyways, you have to have a super fierce mentality, like going to boot camp. I don't know how it is, but as long as you get through the mental part, everything else is pretty easy. It's easy. Just do what you're told when you're told to do it. Scream the ditties. They probably don't even have ditties anymore because it's probably hazing. Anyways, yeah, you have to have tough skin because coming in, your superiors are honestly a lot tougher than you mentally and stuff, and they've probably experienced a lot of things that you haven't. So if you're complaining about certain like minor things, they're gonna tell you a story about how back in their day, what they did was much harder, and how you need to get over it. So don't fucking complain. We pretty much covered that though. Don't complain about
what people say to you.
Having to do shit you don't want to do. You're gonna be called fucking weak. People are gonna talk shit to you, especially as a new Marine, a new junior Marine in the fleet. You just gotta deal with it. I mean, it builds character. Honestly, I used to hate when my corporals would talk shit to me, but guess what? I'm where I'm at now, and I fucking made it, so I promise you will get through it. It's not always gonna suck. You like have a lot of good experiences. No matter where you go, make your time worth it. Like if you go to Okinawa, go to the different countries you're able to go to. Travel. Don't fucking marry someone from MOS school. I promise you, you will find more people in the fleet. Another thing too, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, this is Jonathan, this is my boyfriend. He's been to Okinawa, so I'll just let him tell you his experience. So talk about like what happened in MOS school. What duty station did you choose? How was the experience going from MOS school? Like literally everything from flying to actually arriving there. How your corporal was when they picked you up. Everything.
So MOS school, I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. And
What's your MOS?
I'm a 3531.
What's that?
Can you let me?
Oh,
I got it.
Oh.
But I motor vehicle operator, so I just drive all the military vehicles. Yeah, I was in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for my MOS school, and that place is really, really shitty to go to because the weather's not the best. But from Missouri,
what weather time frame did you go in? Like what season did you go in?
I was in the summertime, so it was like I want to say May to August. Yeah, May to August. So it was stupid humid. It rained a lot. It was really hot. And yeah, we walked in the rain. We PT'd in the rain. PT'd in the humidity. Yeah. Then when the time came, we had options to choose West Coast, East Coast, or overseas, which was Japan. And me and my buddies, like a lot of my buddies actually in the schoolhouse, we all chose Okinawa. So it was like about maybe 15 of us from the class that all went to Okinawa.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of people don't choose Okinawa, so if you choose Okinawa, you're most likely going to get it because not a lot of people choose it, so they want people to go there.
Whenever we graduated from school, we got like 10 or a week or like 10 days to go back home, just to get all our stuff and say our goodbyes to our family because we'll be gone for like 2 years. But yeah, so we flew into Missouri to fly into Dallas. We almost missed our flight in Dallas because that was our layover. That would have been really bad. But yeah, we had to run from terminal to terminal. That's how late we were. Mainly because the plane it wasn't our fault, but it was about maybe from Dallas to Tokyo, Japan, about, I want to say, a 14-hour flight. And then whenever we landed in Tokyo, we had to stay the night because there was this typhoon coming in. It's basically a hurricane from there. Yeah, a typhoon came in, so we stayed in this really nice hotel for the night.
Did the Marine Corps pay for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
How did they decide that? Like, who called you or what?
What do you mean?
Like, who called you and was like, "Hey, you're gonna stay here," because.
I don't even remember how it happened. How like you're staying here. I always didn't like. At first I was like, all right, I guess we're just staying here for the night. But then like someone later told me like, oh yeah, this typhoon happened, so that's why we're not going. I'm like, oh shit, cool.
Damn.
And then we took off early in the morning to fly over to Okinawa. And once we got to the actual Okinawa airport, yeah, we had to wait maybe like an hour because like no one knew that we were being picked up, so we had to like call like another. I think it was like some guy from the army there. We saw like, hey, can you help us out? And they called, I guess, the Camp Foster people. And like within like 30 minutes or like to an hour, some guy came up and picked us up in a van. So we drove from Naha Airport all the way to Camp Foster. It was maybe like a 30-minute drive. And from there, we stayed in this big squad bay for like about 2 weeks until.
They knew what to do with you?
Yeah, until they knew what to do with them. I mean, they knew, but we had to get like some classes done or some new join brief. Get all our medical paperwork done, and then yeah, we were in this squad bay for 2 weeks, just learning classes and just chilling. And we got some liberty at the end of the day whenever we were done doing our classes. And it was pretty cool. And then whenever 2 weeks finally came up, we got taken to our unit, our parent unit, which is myself, Christian, Pritchard, and then maybe 2 other people. So it was like a total of 5 of us from our 15 like group class that went going to our unit. And yeah, ever since day one, or my first day working, I was working. They had my ass working that day, and I was busting a sweat.
What were you doing?
Taking, what the fuck was I doing? I was undressing trucks. I was taking the sides off the trucks and putting them in the bed, moving a whole bunch of gear from one place to another, and yeah, and then.
What do you think was your favorite thing about Okinawa?
Getting to know everyone and just like the people there.
Like Americans or locals?
Just like the people you work with, and then the locals as well. The locals are so nice. They're the nicest people in the world.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would hate Americans.
No, Okinawans love Americans. Yeah, it was great.
I thought they were all like always protesting. Like
some of them are. Yeah, there was some protesting outside the 2 bases, and I witnessed some of them, and it was like I thought it was funny, but they're like holding up these little signs: "No Osprey, go back home. We don't need you. We don't want you." And yeah, the locals are amazing people. They're the nicest people. The food is amazing.
What was your favorite? Tell me your favorite restaurant there and why it was your favorite, and describe it.
So there's quite a few, but Coco's for sure. Coco's Curry.
He took me because they have one in Cali, and it is so good.
That's like our go-to. Like before we go out to eat food, our recovery food, whenever we're hungry food, and then our next one was Tacos Locos. It was like the closest like Mexican restaurant we had because they had like small tacos you can order for pretty cheap, and they're amazing. So me and my buddy Christian always went there all the time. The drinks were cheap.
Tell us about Christian. No, I'm just kidding.
He's something. No. Yeah. What else do you want to know?
What do you regret doing or not doing while you were there in Okinawa?
I regret. What do you think? I regret not saving money like I should. Like I should have.
You get paid extra out there. You get paid cola. I had a friend. He would put $1,000 each check whenever he was over there. So when he came back here, he had like $1,000 saved up.
Yeah, you definitely save your money out there. I mean, yeah, it's cool to party and all, but take it easy and just like know what you're doing. And be smart with your money. And another thing is traveling. Yeah, I did. I was in Okinawa. I got to see the whole island. And I went to mainland like twice to go to Tokyo. And Tokyo's amazing, but I wish I would have expanded my adventures and like gone to like other countries, because I know like 2 of my buddies, they've gone like probably 5 different countries being out there in Okinawa, and they really hopped on that. So I was like, dang, I wish I could have done that too, instead of just like partying and drinking all the time and just staying local.
Yeah, when you're over there, so whenever you have 3 days off or 4 days off, your units allow you to go to like the other countries. So if you want to go to like Korea, the Philippines, Thailand, all of those areas over there, like it's really cheap to go to. So if you ever get sent to Okinawa, it's good to make those experiences. What was your worst experience at that unit?
Let me think. I don't know. So like the worst, bad experiences, like I look back at it, it's like, yeah, they sucked, but
It's
like,
not that bad.
It's not that bad. Like I was doing the same thing with all my friends, so it wasn't bad. Like I was in the same shithole, the same shitty situation with my buddies, so like it made things better. And like we weren't downing everything, but like we were always like had each other that would bring ourselves up. And at the end of the day, like you're always gonna go home.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are. Like, you're always gonna go home. There's always gonna be into it, so you can come back tomorrow and do it. But I got to go to. I was in Okinawa. Got to go to Tokyo twice. Got to go to South Korea twice.
What's like one thing you hated like as a new Marine?
I don't know.
So long ago, right?
Yeah, so long ago. I don't even remember.
It was 3 minutes ago.
doing like the shitty work and like always cleaning upstairs.
Oh yeah, as a junior Marine, all you fucking do is clean. Clean.
I mean, I think I had it good as a junior Marine. As a PFC, I was like okay. I stayed low, and I didn't get much in trouble. And like, I was a good kid, so it never picked on me. And
Just kidding.
I think I was fairly decent at my job at the time.
What about now?
I'm great. I'm expert.
I wouldn't say that.
I am.
He wrecked a 7-ton while we were in it.
I
Just
have
kidding. I'm just kidding. So what about, how is this transition coming from Okinawa to the States, like the unit and like the people and everything?
Oh my goodness, it's the biggest difference ever. I got back here. I got here in August 2017. It's to Pendleton, and it's a big notice.
Tell us about your scandal.
What?
He had a scandal. Yeah, you did. You went to the wrong unit.
Oh shit, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I went to the wrong unit for like 5 months, which it wasn't my fault. And then they finally like realized, oh hey, you've been in the wrong unit for 5 months. You're supposed to be over here. But yeah, it's a big difference. I would say the Marines here in California, or here stateside, and over there in Okinawa, the Marines in Okinawa, they are more respectful. They have more custom and courtesies.
What's customs and courtesies?
Basically, manners towards your higher ups, and like just like giving them the proper greeting, like good morning, whatever rank, then saying "I corporal," and all that.
Like that, right?
Mm-hmm. And just being like obedient. But here it's like Marines here talk back, and like they have a say in something. I mean, not saying it's not bad. Like you don't have a say in something, but they always have to.
You don't.
You always have to. Like they always question like whatever you say, and like.
Yeah, whenever you're in a leadership position, Marines will question why, and I get it because I mean a lot of us were there. I was like that, but tell us about your scandal. Oh man, this is completely dry. Tell us about you going to the wrong unit. What happened?
So, whenever I got here to Pendleton, I checked in IPAC inbound, and I gave them my orders and everything. Then they asked me, okay, you're gonna go, or they said you're gonna go to first CEB. I'm like, okay, cool. Where is that? And they didn't tell me, so I asked them for the number and to get a hold of them. And they answered like, yeah, we see you on our inbound roster. Come this way. I'm like, okay, cool. Check in with my first CEB, like it was like nothing was wrong, and I was there for about from August or like late August to basically all of December, and it was the Christmas break, I want to say. Yeah, Christmas break. I got a call saying, hey, well, what unit are you with right now? I'm like, I'm with first CEB. Why? Well, what are your orders say? Like first Intel battalion. Well, you're supposed to be over in first Intel. Okay, well, cool. Okay, then the staff's trying to call me there. I give you a call back and try to figure this out. And then, okay, cool. And then next day comes, my staff sergeant calls me. He goes, hey, you're checking out Monday. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was in the wrong unit for about a solid 5 months. Just minding my own business, working for them. And I could have gone to Dubai with them, actually, but my name was on the roster, but then I got taken off it. And yeah. And then I came over to First Intel and been here ever since for about a year now. Yeah, for about a year now. Yeah. Been Intel with Intel for a year now.
What do you think has been like the best part about joining the Marine Corps?
Meeting everyone, all the people you get to work with, and their different personalities, and it just you get to have like a story with each and every person, and just like the camaraderie we have.
Is that it?
Yeah.
If you had the chance to go to Okinawa again, would you?
I would. Yeah, Okinawa is amazing. I would definitely travel more, save more money, and I don't know, it's just different over there. Just the camaraderie's like a lot stronger because like you're on the island.
You have no one else.
Yeah, so you can't go anywhere really. Just within like the areas you are allowed to go to, and yeah, the gym on Foster was pretty nice. The gyms there are pretty nice.
Was it like Paige?
It was better than Page.
No way.
I was smaller than Page, but like the equipment was way better.
You want to talk about my clothing line?
Go buy it. It's cool and cheap.
So I recently started a clothing line. The name of it is... Sorry, I'm looking for my highlighter.
You go.
No, that's not my highlighter. Oh shit. I'm using the Tarte Pro Glow highlighting kit, and I'm using, it's destroyed, these two colors. Started a clothing brand, and it's just like t-shirts, sweaters, stuff like that. And the name of it is called Salvaje Variety Apparel, and the reason why I chose those two names, Salvaje, because it's something bold. You know, when you think of someone who's a savage, you think of someone who's bold, someone who's not afraid to do something, someone who's not afraid to take a risk. And then variety, because I have a variety of clothing. I want everyone to find something that they love, something that they can relate to, something they could wear. If it's like a mom, a dad, an uncle, a cousin, someone who likes EDM, someone who likes rock, someone who's a like girly girl cheerleader. It's meant for everyone to have like something they could love and relate to. So I will put the link to the Instagram down below. And I am always looking for ambassadors, so if you're interested, let me know. And I'm also doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. I will link the video for the giveaway that I'm doing, like the rules and everything. I'll link the video so you can go. And then eventually I'll do a giveaway with my clothing line. But go check everything out. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the military or anything, feel free to reach out. I follow everyone back on Instagram. Just let me know that you're adding me, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. My camera cut off in the middle of us filming, so yeah, see ya next time.